All the vertebrates, the nervous system is classified as central nervous system and a peripheral nervous system. So the brain and spinal cords, these are part of the central nervous system. The peripheral nervous system, this consists of autonomic nervous system and somatic nervous system. This autonomic nervous system, it consists of spinal nerves, it consists of cranial nerves. This is human brain. So brain is divided into forebrain, the midbrain and hindbrain. I can take you to one more figure of this structure of human brain, and we will be talking about the thalamus, hypothalamus. These are the glands, pituitary glands. This is cerebrum, corpus callosum, and ventricles, of course, the midbrain, cerebrum and brainstem. So we started with brain. Brain has forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. The forebrain, this consists of a cerebrum, the hypothalamus and thalamus. So this forebrain is specialized for what? For hearing, for sight, for smell. It also controls involuntary movement in our body, like the leg muscles. Involuntary means the action of our body that doesn't need any thinking. While you are walking, you don't need anything. You may be thinking in your head about something else and you are walking. Then we have center for hunger. This is also located in the separate part of the forebrain itself. The cerebral, or you can call it as a cerebral cortex, it consists of 4 lobes. This peritial lobe, this is temporal lobe, this is occipital lobe and frontal lobe. So these are the different lobes of the brain. Then we have midbrain. So midbrain is located between the front and hindbrain. So here midbrain is located. So it contains or it controls certain involuntary actions in the body, as I said, walking type of thing, and the voluntary things are walking. But involuntary things are which are not happening by itself. The brain needs to do something to indicate or to direct our body part to do something. So this controls involuntary actions, not the voluntary actions like walking. Then the hindbrain consists of pons, medulla and cerebrum, and it consists of the salivation, the blood pressure and the vomiting. You might have seen people vomiting when they are on the going on a height, means going on a mountain road. Cerebellum also controls certain important parts such as riding a bicycle, picking up the pencil, and it also maintains the posture and balance of the body. You might have seen people who are drunk, who are in the action of alcohol. They can't stand properly, they can't balance themselves. So this is the part of the brain which is affected, which is not good. Brain is protected by a bony, there is a proper bony case, we call it as cranium. It's a cranium. So cranium also contains certain fluid filled with this is known as cerebrospinal fluid that protects this brain from any minor mechanical shock or injury. And vertebral column, the spinal cord is supported by the vertebral column. How these nervous tissues they cause action? See, first the information is received, and the information is received by nervous tissue. Then it goes to brain muscles, and this causes or this indicates some action. So the junction between the two neurons, this is junction, this is known as synapse. And information, these are passed from one neuron to another neuron. This is via, it can be by two means, electrical or chemical transmission. So electrical transmission and chemical transmission. In electrical transmission, there is no need of any neurotransmitter. Chemical transmission, neurotransmitter is required. In electrical transmission, this is a fast mode of nerve impulse transmission, As compared to electrical transmission, chemical transmission is a slow mode of nerve impulse transmission. Impulses are directly transmitted from one neuron to another in the electrical transmission, but in chemical transmission, it is not directly transmitted from one neuron to another, but it has to go to some medium.